Good morning, and thank you very much for coming to Toronto Police Headquarters. Today, I'd like to introduce to you Detective Constable Alexandra Marks of the Toronto Police Service Sex Crimes Unit, Child Exploitation Section. She's going to be updating us on additional charges in a sexual assault and voyeurism investigation.
Thank you, Victor. Good morning, and thank you all for coming today. I am Detective Constable Alexandra Marks of the Toronto Police Service Sex Crimes Child Exploitation Section. I'm here to provide an update on our investigation of Efren Chimbo, 64 years, of Toronto. Mr. Chimbo was offering photography services out of his residence. It is believed that numerous women attended his residence to have their photographs taken over the past 10 or so years. The police investigation started on June 6, 2019 by officers at Toronto Police Service 13 Division. A search warrant was executed in the Rogers Road and Dufferin Street area, and a number of electronic devices were seized. At that time, Efren Chimbo was charged with sexual assault, 2 counts of voyeurism, 2 counts of make child pornography, and 2 counts of possession of child pornography. These charges are in relation to 2 victims who were both under the age of 18. Toronto Police issued a news release on July 22, 2019. And as a result, additional victims and witnesses came forward. The investigation was subsequently transferred to the Toronto Police Service Child Exploitation Section. On November 7th and December 13th, 2019, the Child Exploitation Section laid the following additional charges: 3 counts of sexual assault, and 2 counts of voyeurism. These charges are in relation to 4 additional victims, one of which was under the age of 18. The offense dates for all charges range from the year 2011 to the year 2019. Officers analyzed the devices that were seized during the execution of the original search warrant and located several or more victims who may have been sexually assaulted by Mr. Chimbo. Please know that we are here to listen without judgment to anyone who would like to speak to us about a sexual assault, even if you do not wish to proceed with criminal charges. A sexual assault is any form of unwanted sexual contact. It includes, but is not limited to, kissing, grabbing, oral sex, and penetration. We are asking anyone who may have information about this investigation to please contact us at 416-808-8500, or if you wish to remain anonymous, through Crime Stoppers at 416-222-TIPS. If there is anyone who is hesitant to contact police because they are concerned about their immigration status, please know that your status in this country will not be affected by reporting to the police. That being said, there are many reasons why someone may or may not wish to report a sexual assault to the police. While I have been standing here encouraging women to come forward to us, I do understand that not everyone is comfortable disclosing to the police. The Toronto Police Service developed an online resource to support those impacted by sexual violence, yourchoice.to. Keeping in mind that many survivors will never report to police, the authors of the site ensured that it contained as much information as possible to allow survivors to make informed choices as to the process that is right for them. Whether that be to report to police, go to the hospital, seek counseling from a community service provider, or talk to a friend. If you are a survivor, or if you are supporting a family member, friend, or loved one, please go to www.yourchoice.to to find support services that are accessible to you. And finally, a message to the media. We understand you may feel compelled to search for information or images of Efren Chimbo on social media or online. While doing so, you may find images of women who he has photographed. We ask that you not publish any of these images, as you may be further victimizing some of these women. We appreciate your cooperation. Thank you.
Yeah, you said it was a photo service. What were these women coming to him for?
He's a photographer, so they were coming to get photographs taken.
Just like model photographs or just...
Headshots, passport shots, like what was he?
Typically modeling photographs.
What was the youngest victim?
I'm not going to say, not children, but certainly under 18.
Teens, tweens?
Teens.
And you said he produced child pornography. How did that happen? Like,
Some of the victims are under 18.
but were they posing that way?
I'm not going to get into the specifics of that, but I can review the charges that were laid against some of the victims that were under 18 include voyeurism.
So were these pictures taken while they were changing into a modeling outfit? Are they?
I'm not going to get into the specifics of what's happening in the videos.
You made a point of commenting that if someone has their status in question, that they won't be affected. Were these all sort of immigrant women or people that were right on the cusp of maybe becoming Canadian citizens? Like what?
No, some women are and some women are not. It's just it was brought to my attention that it may be a concern of some women who are nervous to call us for that reason. So I felt it was important to address it because I don't want anyone to be suffering in silence and be afraid to call us.
Did he target a certain ethnic community or a certain cultural community?
He didn't target a specific community. However, he was well known within the Latino community in Toronto.
Does he have family?
I'm not going to get into his family situation.
Any further questions?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That concludes today's conference. A full press release will be available shortly online. Thank you. The photo is online as well. Thank you.